It did it again, but I'm just gonna keep going.
Of output amplification also varies from machine to machine. So that's everything you can do in 1.0 with SummerSloop, and I have saved the best for last, okay? You have no idea, all right? I am so excited to talk about this next feature because this is my personal favorite feature.
Okay, we're just gonna keep going because it's just gonna do it again.
This feature that we've implemented solves like the biggest issue in Satisfactory up until this point. So strap in, okay?
It does dislike me today.
Last bit of strange phenomena that you're gonna run into on the planet is the Mercer Sphere, and the Mercer Sphere has
Also, look at that upgrade. Look at that upgrade to the Mercer Sphere.
one purpose, or use.
It looks way better than it used to.
Okay, with Mercer Spheres, you're going to be able to create a new building called the Dimensional Depot.
The Dimensional Depot.
This storage container looking building, right? It looks like an ordinary storage container. You are wrong, okay? it is a storage container. It looks kind of.
This is huge. This is the biggest thing.
Actually, the Dimensional Depot uploader. So what you do with this building is you place it down, you hook it up with a conveyor belt, and you feed parts into it. And what it does is uploads any part that's put into the storage container up to the Dimensional Depot. And if you look over here real quick, I've got my regular inventory, but there's this little button here that I can also press. And if I press this button, I'm gonna get.
Look at that. Look at that. There's a cloud. You get a second inventory, and you can just upload shit to the fucking cloud. Like it's nothing. You just have access to the cloud.
To the Dimensional Depot, wherever I am on the map.
You can have items anywhere.
So yeah, essentially you're going to be
in the cloud.
So you can feed in produced parts and upload them to the Dimensional Depot and be able to access them wherever you are on the map, anytime, any place. It is so nice to do this. You can just drag and
a monthly subscription payment. Yeah, it requires Mercer Spheres. I have to feed it Mercer Spheres every, couple hours.
Right away. I don't know if I need to spell this out for you.
No, it just requires them to build them for the first time.
When you start running into
yeah, remember all the times when I was building the shit in the Dune Desert and I would have to run the train the entirety of the way back to home base, like a 5-minute trip, and then I would realize that I forgot something when I get back to the desert to keep building? You know how fucking annoying that was? I don't need to have a building train anymore. The building train is the cloud.
When you're building like another base or another outpost or whatever, like I really think that this has been one of the biggest gripes that I've had when playing this game is that you're constantly like expanding your factory, but every time you do, you have to like keep track of all this stuff, and you need to like sort out.
You have to have like a checklist
to get the parts you need to be able to keep building your factories. And with the Dimensional Depot, it just makes everything nicer and so much easier to be able to keep playing the game essentially.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too. From your inventory, you can upload any parts.
You can upload parts from the inventory at a set rate as well. That means when you're out exploring and gathering alien artifacts and gathering a whole bunch of bullshit from, drop pods and stuff, and you have a whole bunch of miscellaneous shit in your inventory, and you don't want that much shit in your inventory anymore, and, like, weird things in your inventory, you just put it in the cloud.
The Dimensional Depot, like, from wherever you are.
You just upload it to the cloud.
Slots that you can use to be able to do this. And one thing you might have also noticed is that downloading is instant, but uploading takes time. So there's going to be a limit as to like how many parts you can upload to the Dimensional Depot. And there's also a limit as to like how many parts you can have at the Dimensional Depot at the same time. Stack sizes are a bit limited on the Dimensional Depot. But the thing is, both of these things, like the upload...
They're in the MAM! Look at that! You get a whole bunch of shit. Also... I don't like that name. Alien megafauna? Don't like that. Alien technology. Look at this. This is probably, like, upsize. This is upload speed. This is probably inventory upload speed. Look at that. You can add shit to your to-do list, too. Like, that's a new thing. From what I remember, at least.
Speed and the stack size on the Dimensional Depot, both of these things are going to be able to be upgraded in the MAM. And one really cool...
I don't know what that was on the right. Hey, look, they're adding the Reaper Leviathan. Yeah, megafauna. They're adding Leviathans.
Grab whatever parts that you need to place whatever building you're doing from the dimensional depot.
You don't even have to have it in your inventory. Look, it just pulls from the depot.
You don't need to download them into your inventory. They're just gonna be there when you build.
Yeah.
It's
2 nights in a row, both about the Reaper. What other
possible to set, like,
megafauna would you have a nightmare about in Subnautica? The Ghost Leviathan?
first from your inventory,
The dragon?
from the dimensional depot.
No, it's always Subnautica Reaper. Always the Reaper.
This is purely for your own personal use. It's only for your personal inventory. So you're not going to be able to take advantage of this for
The Peeper.
So
The Peeper Leviathan.
like steel production fee.
I guess the Gargantuan Leviathan. That's another big
You're
one.
not going to be able to take those parts and like set up another.
Basically, all he's saying here, you can't take them and put them into the depot and then pull them out of the depot onto a belt somewhere else. So trivialize the entire logistical puzzle that is factory building games. So I'm really glad that they didn't do that. Ghost Leviathan Nightmares too. Ghost Leviathans never really scared me that much. There's always the Reapers and the Dragons.
That is a big feature.
That is the big feature. I'm going to be rushing that so hard. You have no idea.
Tech is researched in the MAM. So you're going to be able to take advantage of this. Like,
I'm going to be hunting down Mercer Spheres like my name is Mercer Sphere.
overall progression, like most things in the MAM. But essentially, you're going to get access to the Dimensional Depot. Once you've unlocked Steel, you're going to get...
Yeah. Once you've unlocked Steel, by the way. Dimensional Depot, once you've unlocked Steel. That's so early. I thought it was going to be like oil, computers, you know, that kind of shit. No, Steel. Steel is like within hour 10, maybe within hour 15, if you're really going slow, which we probably will. That's super early. That's hundreds of hours that you already have this unlocked. Whereas I thought it was going to end up being like post-oil, you know?
Amplification once you have access to tier 5, and you're going to be able to take advantage of power augmentation.
Oh yeah, you were attacked by the blood kelp ghost while in the floating islands. I didn't know that it could go that far. Like genuinely, I didn't think that it could go that far away from its anchor point.
Talking about the alien tech for so long. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye.
And then of course that's a fake out.
Wait. No. We can't end the video there. I still have one.
They are some petty bitches. So are Reapers. I got attacked by a Dune Reaper in the red forest once. The red grass.
People felt like the 4x4x4 grid or the 4x4 grid is too small for the blueprint designer. And you know, there's supposed to be an element of like.
I almost got attacked by a sea dragon that was clipping through the walls in the fucking Lost River, so that's fun. Also, yeah, Blueprint Designer Mark II. They made it a 5x5x5 instead of a 4x4x4. I really wish they had done 6. I get that they did 5x5x5 because they still want it to be a challenge to fit within the space. And going from a 4x4x4, which is 8 cubed, they went from 512 meters cubed to or sorry, not 8 times 4, so 32 cubed. That doesn't seem right. That's a lot. I guess, yeah, because 16 is quite a bit of space. You know, if each of these is 16 squared times 16, you know, that's a lot. And then, so basically 32,000 to, what, 8 times 5, 40 cubed? To 64,000. So it's a lot more space, but really it's only an extra constructor to one side or the other, or an extra smelter to one side or the other. You know, it's still like the 5x5 challenge is a challenge for a reason that I have attempted before. I really wish they had just done a 6x6. Genuinely, I wish they had done a 6x6. Dunes are absolutely the scariest location.
5x5x5
The dunes and the backside of the Aurora.
4x4 to 5x5 might not sound like a lot, but it is more roomy. You have a lot more space.
I wish they had done a 6x6. That's like the one thing I'm disappointed about in 1.0. That and the pipes not having a 90-degree build mode. Those two things are kind of rough.
You're not going to be able to load a Mark 1 blueprint in the Mark 2 blueprint.
And that makes sense because it's a 4x4x4 versus a 5x5x5.
Your blueprints made in the Mark 1 and
The dunes do have a higher Reaper density, but there's at least a reason to go to the dunes. There's some good wrecks there. There's some good, you know, titanium, quartz, silver, copper there.
everything coming in one. And I say almost because
The backside of the Reaper has nothing, which makes it scarier in my opinion.
there's a lot of new things in 1.0. But essentially, yeah, this is it.
I can't wait until
there are going to
tomorrow.
be a lot of small tweaks here and there that I, like I said, probably haven't mentioned. And there's also a bunch of bugs
Tomorrow may as well be my birthday.
and whatnot.
It's not, but it may as well be.
That have gone into this version of the game. But I'll have to defer to the patch notes when it comes to these things because it's just too much for me to keep track of. But yeah, with that said, next week is when 1.0 comes out. On Tuesday at 5 p.m. CEST is when 1.0 will drop.
That also disappointed me. I thought it was going to be noon like usual.
Live streaming the countdown to 1.0, so at 2
Could be
p.m. CST,
potentially
we're gonna start the live
forced.
stream and we're gonna count down to
That's
1.0.
true.
We're gonna hang out with a couple of the devs. We're gonna talk about stuff for 1.0, and we're gonna have some fun essentially. So I hope to see you there, and I hope you'll enjoy 1.0 and all the work that's gone into it. It's
Oh,
been
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it so
years
much.
working on this
I
game,
can't
and
wait.
It's all gonna come together now to next week. So really looking forward to that. Until then, everybody, take care.
Yeah, the Rex have a personal experience. Okay, this is something that points to the power augmenter being more than just that. Because, like, there's no way that this is its default animation just while it's power gridding, you know? That's not just a normal thing that, you know, happens. That's not a normal animation. That's an animation with purpose. I don't yet know what that purpose is. But that is an animation with purpose. Stuck hugging a wreck for a full night because the Reaper above me was gone. Yeah. It was just gone. Just completely gone. But anyway, 20 hours and 15 minutes until Satisfactory drops, which means 21 hours and 45 minutes until I am live. Coffee Stain Studios will be doing a release stream starting at 2 p.m. CST tomorrow, which is 3 p.m. EST. My class ends at 2:15, so I will absolutely be tuning in to that. And I hope that you guys will be tuning into it as well, because they absolutely deserve the hype. Link in the description to the video that we just reacted to, and that is going to be it for today. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, evidizien, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's fucking go. It's time, baby. Later, y'all.